Hey, welcome back to some more Digimon World 2. In the last episode, we managed to find ourselves a Syakomon at the web domain, but we still need to find a Yanmamon at the SCSI domain. We're hunting down different Digimon to collect them, as there is a professor who we need information from, who's only agreed to give us the information on where to find the archive ship once we have these certain Digimon. We've got 2 out of 3, we've also got a Kakumon. We didn't catch him though, we just sort of digivolved our Gomamon up to being an Kakumon. So there's only 1 left, so we're gonna head to Yanmamon. We're gonna head to SCSI domain. We are playing sped up with some Give Heart beats playing in the background, as otherwise this game is unfortunately a little too slow for my brain. Alright, so we've got quite a few items now. I'm going to hold off on trying to catch any virus Digimon, just to save those items for hopefully some whatchamacallem, some Yanmamon. But we do desperately need some more Digimon in general though, because we're at the point where Metal's one of the only ones we don't have. One of the only ones we have at this point that isn't max level. Aside from the Syakomon, who I want to hold off training at least. I could probably throw him up and have him there till like he hits level 11 or whatever, and then just not digivolve him till after the mission. But god damn, alright. Very strong. And there we go. Landmine, that messes up quite a bit. I'm a little bit nervous because that was pretty powerful stuff. We can pass over the green just fine. Oh god. I'm just autopiloting now. Because if it sends 1 more back, then we're at a disadvantage for every fight. And let me just transfer from the server. Yeah, because all these guys have maxed out. Transfer items, because I'm sure, yep, some junk parts got in. Alright, back to SCSI domain. Hopefully we have a bit of better luck here. There we are. For a CD player. It is another Beamon, but I mean, I'll certainly take it. Another Beamon or another Gomamon, doesn't really matter. Damn, didn't quite get him. Alright, let's try again. Sort of going for Beamon first, just because I think it'll be more interesting if I can get another Gomamon. Because I don't think Gomamon initially digivolves straight into a Kakumon. Yeah! Got me, sure. I don't know what that means, but why not? Now, is he actually with us right now? Yes, he is. Cool, so I can actually change the Digi lineup. So I leave Metal in the back. There seems to be a dead end with a chest, which frankly I'm good. I didn't have a chance to try and recruit it, unfortunately. Although I think it's data type anyway, and we can't really fuse Digifuse data types, so it doesn't make much difference to us. Alright. Another vaccine one. Going for the vaccine ones because they're the only ones we can DNA Digivolve, DNA Digifuse, Digi whatever. Oh, what do you mean your attack missed? There we go. How many more spaces do we have? We've got 5 with us right now, and I believe we can hold... And on where is it that says 6 Digimon? Right. So now that we've gotten... I mean, I'll kind of just see how it ends up, you know? If I manage to recruit another one, cool. If not, cool, then we can just autopilot back, drop someone off. Drop 1 or 2 people off, really. Probably Sakapon and Metal. Alright, let's give it one more try. No level for Gomi. Alright. Gomaton? Sure. Alright, and here's the stairwell so we can move forward. Although we're full on Digimon, so I don't know why I would bother to do so. Might as well autopilot out now. Drop a couple Digimon off and then get back to it. Transfer Digimon from the Digibeetle. So Metal. So Akopon. We'll bring him back whenever we're ready to actually do the mission. And this other one, Gomaton, can sit out as well. And transfer items. Don't need that. Did I have more CD players? I did. Alright. We'll just grab those. Because those are what we need for vaccine, yeah. Alright, back to it. Sure. Can't hurt to try. Oh, maybe I should have killed Yanmamon first, so then I might have gotten Gotsumon. Didn't matter. Alright. Well, we tried. Dead end. Well, I mean, not dead end. An empty room. Let's just move on. It's not really what we're here for. I could potentially fight that guy, but eh. This guy I'm willing to fight to check out the room. Assuming this will be enough. Cool. Same for this. Excellent. Probably should have gotten this Gomi to attack the Kunamon, but probably wouldn't have made much difference, really. Cool. Now we'll level up. And this was a dead end, so... Oh, data. Alright, Sub-Zero Ice Punch. Oh, he's still up. Damn. Alright, I was hoping more for Candlemon, but look, I'll take whoever. And we'll take no one. Alright. Let's move on, because I know Yanmamon's on a higher floor. It's a little tempting. Alright. I don't know who I'll go for, really. I guess Snow Agumon I don't think we've had. I'm pretty sure we've had the other two. Because it seems so far like it's whoever's the last one to go down that ends up getting recruited. If we end up actually recruiting. Alright, taking a bit of damage there. Oof. think that'll be okay. Oh well. Doesn't matter really which one we get, I just need more guys in general. Cool. Didn't recruit anyone. Oh well. What level was Gomi? Level 8 now. Okay. Alright, we got a couple of Yanmamon I can potentially recruit. Or Tentamon, I guess, but you know. Well, I'd prefer not to get Tentamon. I'll take whoever I get. Not expecting Nova Blast to really KO. But, yeah, okay. Alright, mash attacks on this guy. So 9 Gomi and no recruitment. Alright. Now let's try this one and level up Gomi at the same time. I'm just gonna focus everyone on Tentamon first. And then focus everyone on Yanmamon. Oh, your attack missed. Looks like we're gonna have a 10. That's okay. Nope, didn't work either. Damn. Alright, let's move on. As I know it was quite the high floors that we were spotting Yanmamon. Actually, I think it might be around here-ish. But I haven't seen a single enemy yet. And Digimon, and with a clear Agumon. Alright, well, let me see if I can get an Angemon, because that would be pretty cool. Obviously, just gonna focus on clear Agumon first turn. And hopefully that's enough to wipe him out. Cool. And now we focus on Angemon. Level ups, and yes, Angemon! Angus, for seemingly no reason. I tell ya, I don't know what, like, the jokes are, quote unquote, with my brain there. Now, someone just gained another level. Was it good Poppy? I think it might even go Poppy, who's still got levels to spare. Cool. So, level 11 hasn't just become an Angemon. Okay, I can't really check there without activating that. Oh god, Yanmamon. I do... Wait, did I not bring anything for Virus? Got these toys, but they're also like one-of-a-kind things. Oh, I hate to say this, but I could use a Yanmamon to get that Mega Dramon. Alright. We'll try. First, I'm gonna focus on Ramon. Oh no, he's confused. This is going as terribly as I expected. I mean, that's barely started, let's be honest. Let's not do party time. I just want to tell Bino to guard, but he won't necessarily listen to that. Just try and focus on Ramon. Yeah, okay. I don't expect him to actually listen, but we'll give him that target anyway. Spinning needle, oof. God, Gomi's probably gonna go down. Well, it wasn't targeted. I do have a HP driver. I'll do that just to see if I can. Keep him alive. It would just be nice. There we go, Sakaimon is down, so all that's left is Numamon. Back missed, which probably for the best, honestly. If it's not breaking out of confusion. There we go, confusion cured. Then we got the level up, and we did not recruit a Numamon. Going to hit level 11, so we're going to swap Angemon to the front. I could have sworn that I had something for viruses, but evidently not, which is a little concerning. We still got the toy plane, which I could use, but I think I'm better off just autopiloting at this stage. Alright. Gonna go to Gold Hawk, get Gomi to Digivolve. Tortomon, okay. Interesting. I've still got 2 spaces there, so I'm pretty alright with that. Let me transfer items. Don't need those junk parts. Oh wait, transfer items from the server. Oh, I just don't have any other gift items in here, do I? Okay. Oh, time to go make a run to the store. By the store, I mean Device Dome. Make sure we got plenty of items to actually recruit guys. This is the run 1. Also, I should grab another HP driver. So I used one of those. Let's see. Let's buy 4 of each if possible. Okay, I can probably buy another 4. Now, I'm kind of skipping over the vaccine ones just because I can go back and get the C rank ones from our home base, which I should have done before, but didn't think of it. So just gonna waste a tiny bit more time here doing that. Let's see, you're not the one I want the other one. I want cell phones. Alright, there we go, we now have 8 there as well. Transfer items from the server. So 2 of each except for the skateboards, because we're there for Yanmamon specifically. I want to make sure we have plenty So we recruit him. And we've got the toy plane just in case. Alright, let's head back to SCSI domain. I'm gonna be a little bit more picky with who I'm going for. So basically nothing for the first couple floors. At the moment we're just gonna be looking for the stairs for the first like 4 floors or so. That's a dead end. That seems like a nightmare to get past, same for that one. Well, I could try and recruit some data types. I don't feel like it's that necessary. We can't even fuse them, and we've got 2 fully leveled up. Just sort of waiting for a DNA digivolution. Oh, and I can go right here. Oh, there's a Beamon. Another 1-2, presto, they're dead. We're very nearly at the point of leveling up Gomi to get a move. Here we are. Cool, new move. It looks like it said at all foes. Or maybe I misread that. Let me just go this way and see. Ow, didn't mean to do that. And where haven't I been? Alright. No, is the answer to that one. Alright, another fight here. At all foes, yeah. That's a fun little backup for these 2 strong guys. Oh god, alright. Took a little bit of damage there. Oh, and it's blocked off? Wait, there's one other I haven't checked yet. But, finally found it, although we're very low on health now. I run into basically any sort of trick. We're a little bit fucked. There we go. Just move on past that guy. I can get through this. Cool. Alright. Going for Palmon first because I know it can poison. Not too much damage to everyone, unfortunately. Alright, that guy's dead. That one's dead. Will this be enough to take out the one? No. Very nearly though. I mean, I didn't expect too much from him in the sense that, like, it was just caught, you know, he's got 0 DP. So, like, I'm not expecting him to do anywhere near the damage the others are capable of. Alright, a couple dead ends there. Alright, another fight. I'm just gonna have both attack. Okay, I'm kind of curious if I do an attack on each with the strong carapace again. Maybe that'll be enough to take out some. Hell yeah. That will level up for Gomi. Alright, looks like we're gonna have to fight one more if we want to get through to the stairs. Alright, so I think those two will be pretty low now. Potentially low enough for another strong carapace to take him out. That one certainly, that one I'm not too sure on. But either way. Alright, we'll take out Palmon for sure. This will certainly take out one of them. Yeah. Actually, hold on. Guard, and you just wipe out that one. Just to save some MP. Oh, it didn't matter that much. Bino just leveled up to 20. Damn, Bino's level 20! One more level and we might be able to get an ultimate. Don't know if we will, but you know, if we can, that'd be cool as hell. Alright, you know what, I'll try and get Jamojamon, because that sounds pretty cool. Oh, he ran into us before we could get a heart over him. Just gonna focus on Elecmon first, in case there was a heart and I missed it. Will this be enough? No. Damn, he took a full turn of attacks. Oh, Bino maxed out at 20. Damn, that sucks. Alright, let's change the lineup then. Like so. Alright, Angemon tends to run away, but he's just a little slow. So give him time. Yanmamon. Wait, he's data? Oh shoot, I was using the other data stuff. No! I didn't know Yanmamon was a... How? It's so mildly upsetting. Well, we finally found him, but... Overall, go Poppy. Still got levels. Still got levels. Oh, still got levels. Damn, so close to becoming an ultimate. That would have been cool. Alright, so at least I know it's around this floor. Now then, I know we've just used our last item for to recruit data types, but I can try the toy plane. Yeah, cool. Alright, just gotta make sure I beat up Palmon first. Alright, so good odds. That's not guaranteed with the big heart. That's just the best odds that we could hope for. Alright, now let's just beat up Yanmamon and hopefully we get him. If not, we're gonna have to leave and come back with a bunch more data items. Because I kept thinking it was a virus one, because Syakomon, I believe, was data as well. There we go, those two leveled up. Yes, Yanmamon! I'm just gonna call him Yanma. Alright, let's autopilot out of here. We've gotten all three that we need. Them having nicknames better not make a difference, or I'm gonna be a little mad. Also, let me fuse, sorry, do you know Digivolve, those other two? Hang on, where is it? Digimon. Bebo, I was thinking. Okay, so they'll become a Biomon. That's fine. Yeah. Let me just check, there wasn't any other options? No. Alright. I think we've done this before, but I don't really care. Biopo. Transfer Digimon from the server. Syakomon. And do I have room for Biopo? Yes, just barely. I mean, I might as well keep Angus the Angemon. Alright, let's go get that information, if we can. If he takes them, that'll suck a little, but it's what we gotta do. The alternative would be to, like, as far as getting, the main reason that'd suck was, like, with Akakumon, he's got, like, 4 DP or something. So it would suck a little bit. Actually, no, we already have some stuff in storage. Alright, here we go. Professor Piot, I got those 3 Digimon. Well done, Akira. Good job. They will help my research on Digimon greatly. That's what I'm supposed to say, but in fact, I was just testing your abilities. What? No, you're kidding. I'm sorry. I hope you're not offended. Want to know where the archive ship is? You must talk to a man named Ben Alderman. Ben knows a lot about the old days, but he's not a very easy man to deal with. I'm sure that he would know where the legendary archive ship is. Then all I have to do is find this Ben Oldman? Okay, I'll go find him right away. Thank you. Where would I find him? What are you looking for? Want something? Tell me. Find it. Let's see. Does anyone here have any hints? Maybe we have to go back and talk to our... Kira, did you find Ben Oldman? Here all the time, but I haven't seen him at all. For that incident, we used to go to the domains and party with Digimon. Maybe he's at the other one? Oh, hang on. Are you able to do... Oh, okay, we just had to come here to do this. I didn't realize there was a Digilab over here at all. Alright, absolutely. Cool, alright, we can now use these guys. Kabuto. Gabaton, why not? May not be the most involved names, but yeah, it's fine. Alright, Yanmamon can get out of here. Siakopon can get out of here. And I do want to grab Gabuton. See, we got 2 cell phones, 2 skateboards. Oh, sorry, 4 skateboards. Don't really need 4 skateboards because I was wrong about that. Let's see. Digivices are what I'm missing. And while we're here, actually, we can probably afford to buy some new parts. You know, the ammo man, I can tell by the blue hat. I'm trying to remember that. Let's see. It doesn't tell us if we have units or not because they're already installed, which is a mild pain. I could go for the Pegasus, I guess, get some more health going, because we haven't running low here and there. Skip the Tiger one. Wait, no. I need to grab it out of storage, because for some reason it always goes straight there. And I've immediately forgotten the name of what we just grabbed. Yeah, let me go talk to this guy again just so I can double check the name. Oh, it was the Pegasus EG. Now, forgive me, I'm kind of... There we go. Just having trouble reading with all of that. Cool. Don't have the money to upgrade any parts, but that's alright. See, we've got the Wolf EG5 on us. I can just sell that, probably. Alright. Well, let's try Meditation Dome. See if we can find that Ben. Heard about the being that oversees this world? So this grand being controls everything about this world. Okay. Now maybe it must control my own instincts. Nothing here otherwise. Where are my superpowers coming from? Okay, not here either, so maybe he's back at the old digital city. Let's check the Tamers Club. There are more items in my digital. Yeah. Still wondering what the deal is with the junk parts, but ah well. See, hanging around the Digimon Center. Oh yeah, we have heard that. Alright, let's try talking to our fearless leader. I found some clues on the archive ship. Seems a man called Ben Oldman knows where the archive ship is. Ben Oldman, that man who used to be the Blue Falcon leader? See, that makes sense. He would know the location of the archive ship. Even Professor Piot doesn't know where he is. Must be someone who knows where he is. Continue looking for him. Keep at it, I'm sure you'll find him. Yes sir, Gold Hawk leader. Continue my search for the archive ship. Chief Engineer Maestro. We have a problem, Goldhawk Leader. Hawk Leader, we have an emergency. There's a strange sickness breaking out among the Digimon. Chief Maestro, tell me what's happening. Some items disappearing from the main server. When I looked into it, I found out that some Digimon were stealing those items. Yeah, I found some items called junk parts in my toolbox. That's it, the stolen items turn into useless junk parts. It's probably because one of your Digimon is infected with the strange virus. What? That can't be. What? Even Akira's Digimon have been infected with the virus? Could have something to do with the Blood Knights, but how could they do this? Because the Digimon's wild instincts were awakened suddenly. But we have to do something. We'll be in real trouble soon. What happened if all Digimon in the city became wild? Better go in and talk to the other guard teams. The situation is very serious for the city, so I must take an extraordinary measure. I'm ordering you to. Until this problem is solved, you may not enter this office. Enter any Coliseum tournaments to stop other Digimon from getting ill. Oh no, that's not fair. There's an order, so we found out the exact cause. Yes sir, I understand. So am I just not allowed, like, enter? No, okay. Point blank. Am I allowed to Tamers Club? Then where do I even check for this sort of thing? My Digimon partners are acting funny. Pick up weird items, how you knowing? Oh good. That's no excuse for not winning, just playing bad. Veteran. Here is Digimon's power, so I can never be really on me. Use wisely your techniques and items. Okay. Okay, do we have anywhere new that we can head out to, or no? Let's check with the device dome. Maybe the professor knows something. Maybe there's someone new hanging around. Digimon digital DNA structures are in sets of 1s and 0s. Recipe Art, help me. The Digimon sneaking into the city's main server and they're stealing things. What? That's funny. Professor, it's not funny. Because of the sickness, the security guard won't let me into headquarters. I'm serious. Hey, I'm sorry. Let me see. I'll access your Digibeetle browser. Let me examine your Digimon. Recipe Art, please do something. See. This is incredible. Digimon DNA structure is showing some mutation. Well, it's evolving. It's causing your instincts to go wild. Interesting. How could Digimon DNA with sets of 1s and 0s evolve? Oh, it's interesting to you, but can you do anything? Oh, I'm sorry. It's just so fascinating. Yes, to cure this, I need digital DNA patches from Digimon with super willpower. I need patches from those strong-willed Digimon that can resist becoming wild. I want digital DNA patches from all 3 types, vaccine, data, and virus type Digimon. I'll create a wild code to suppress the wild instincts from those 3 patches. Okay, I'll find them. Find patches. Find strong-willed Digimon that don't become wild even without the tamer's training. Find Digimon's evolution is in the realm of God. Alright. So the only other place I can think of for that sort of thing is the meditation dome. Can I get some digital DNA from the Digimon in this place? Please help out, comrades. Do whatever you need to do. Thanks, Yanmamon. This I can save all Digimon in the city. Look, man, I got you a Digivice. Wow, you brought me a Digivice. Alright, I'll give you the data patch, as I promised. Go save the 6th Digimon. I think we skipped some dialogue by just having it already on us. Thank you, Clockmon. Got the data patch. Garurumon, can I ask you to do me a favor? I need your digital DNA patch to save Digimon in the city. DNA patch? What do you want my DNA for? Well, you can have it, but you have to meditate with me for a while, okay? Meditate with you? That's all I have to do? Yes, that's all. Let's start. Sigh. Much longer. Thank God we're speeding this up. You tired yet? No, not yet. Alright, we'll continue for a while longer. I wanted to say yes, but I also didn't want him to be getting sleepy. Getting tired yet? Yes. Already tired? Alright, I'll let you off now. It's my DNA patch. Go ahead, take it, but don't lose it. Thank you, Garurumon. I can say, got the vaccine patch. Alright. I need a virus type Digimon. Digipatch. I think I can get digital DNA from a virus type Digimon. I can't save the Digimon in the city. That's a problem. There was an Ogamon here just now, but he went somewhere. Seems like the Ogremon left with a tamer, but that's all I know. Oh no, who took Ogremon? Who did Ogremon partner up with? Maybe they knew each other from before. Okay, we can't go into our base, but we can probably go into the Tamers Club at least. Alright, nothing. Who the hell does Ogremon know? Alright. This is a Blood Knights conspiracy. They're capable of doing anything that could cause such a change. Digimon. Yep. No change in dialogue there. Any wild Digimon? He's asking any wild Digimon, so you better look for them somewhere else. Hey Kim, I have a question I want to ask you. Meditation Dome. Did you get a virus type Digimon as a partner? Virus type Digimon? You mean Ogremon? Yeah, I got Ogremon for my partner. What about it? Great, so it was you. Because there's this weird sickness going around among the Digimon in the city. I need the digital DNA from strong with Digimon of all 3 types. But even at Meditation Dome, I couldn't get digital DNA out of a virus type Digimon. Oh really? That's all you need. We have a lot of that. Okay, then I'll access your Digibeetle browser. There, it's all transferred, okay? Thank you, Kim. Now I can ask Professor Piot to create the wild code. Nice, alright. One bit of story. Professor Piot, I've got the patches for all 3 types. Kira, well done. Create the wild code right away. First, I'll access your Digibeetle browser. I'll take the digital DNA in these patches. What beautiful DNA. Then do this, do that, and there. It's all done. Thank you, Professor. Now I can go back to the guard team. Cool, I think we just cured a disease. Alright, let's go back. I see the Gold Hawk leader. Please let me through. Maybe. Please wait here. Hawk leader will see you now. Gold Hawk leader, I found out cause of the sickness. What happens is that Digimon's DNA begins to mutate and change suddenly, but the wild code created by Professor Piot should solve the problem. Great, well done, Kira. I'm going to protect Digimon in the city. We're all grateful. I don't know why did Digimon DNA suddenly began to change. This is strange. So, the Blood Knights have been spotted again. On their move, just as expected. Akira, that plot will probably become clear soon. You must find the archive ship as soon as possible and uncover their plot. Yes, sir, you can count on me. Alright, cool. So where should we start? So I know what Crimson wants, but we have to stop people playing by taking over bias, web, and drive domains. I mean, I kinda did that, but yeah. The guy's all ready to attack Crimson, but I'm worried. I don't know if it's stupid, especially Bertrand. Mr. Wiseman, I want to ask you something. I did see a man named Ben Oldman. Do you know where I can find him? Ben Oldman? Guy who used to be the Blue Falcon leader? I don't know where he is now. Someone did mention seeing Ben Oldman a while back. Really, I'll try to find that person. Thank you. Okay, we gotta find someone who's seen him. Back to the Tamers Club. Esmeralda, I want to know a man named Ben. Ben Oldman? I've heard that name before. Yeah, he was the Blue Falcon leader a long time ago, right? That's him. I need to see him, but I can't find him. Ben lives. I don't know. Oh yeah. Jojo I mentioned that she saw him somewhere. Try talking to her, maybe she'll know where Ben Oldman lives. Cool. I'm assuming she's, I can't live without you. I'm assuming she's here at the main gate, which I think I saw her at before. No. Alright, where can I find her then? Oh cool, we're not getting stopped at the front every time now. Let's see, where to? I've already been there, why would I try that again? And around the Colosseum maybe? I don't trust our current team to handle the Colosseum just now, so... Let me do a little save in action real quick. Alright, is it possible? Oh, Web, BIOS, and driver been taken back over. But we're still just looking for Joy right now. Wow, this place is kind of emptied out. Aren't there some new kinds of Digimon somewhere? Well, you can create a rare Digimon by DNA digivolving. New Digimon will appear, well, depends on the number of DNA digivolutions up to that point. Hey Kira, did you come to see me? What, Kim's not around? She's gone somewhere. Just looking for her? That's all, go away. I'm not gonna make you anything. Alright, so maybe I have to take over those three again. Joy's at one of them, maybe? That's my current guess. Let's give Web Domain a try. Oh boy, Yanmamon. I wish I had taken the chance to try and befriend it, but oh well. Kind of assuming Mushroommon's gonna have some stupid abilities that makes it able to. I assumed Mushroomon would have some abilities to like confuse us or something, so I figured I ought to go for him first. Alright. Last one. Instead of Yanmamon are pretty common here. Oh, got me. He's maxed out. Oh wait, no, not you. You, and then... yeah. Alright, that's dead end. Here we are. Alright, does there only have a virus item? No, okay, not enough. And, is the Fate you? Oh, right, I forgot that we got rid of the other guy. Barrel Twister will hopefully be enough to take out that other one. If we actually could land the attack. Damn. Alright, I think we're gonna head back and, after this fight. Grab some other items, drop off, Gomi into the, server. And also just get Biopo back, essentially. Whew. Oh, not Digiline. I wanna... yeah. No. I'm messing up all the buttons. There we go. Digimon from the Digibeetle. I want to put Gomi the Tortomon back in here. See, I've got 4 with us right now. Transfer items from Digibeetle. Hopefully that's the last junk parts we end up getting. Grab just a bunch of skateboards because 2 wasn't enough last time. Alright, we're gonna head straight back to web domain. Yeah, jeez. Actually, might be better off trying to fight this guy to get some levels for Bioppo, who's a whopping level 1. Well, so I think we're just gonna put him on guard. Oh, okay, that was enough, damn. Fist of Fate. Hell yeah. Okay. There's that. Dead end. Dead. Oh no, this way through it looks like. And I just want to see if there's another entrance so I can potentially throw more items at him. Or this one will do. There we go, we got a heart on him. Alright, I'm gonna target Yanmamon first and have Bioppo just guard the entire time. Damn, confused. And Yanmamon's still up, unfortunately. Can't do much about that. I mean, I could tell Good Puppy to guard, but it wouldn't. But it doesn't listen to that anyway, so might as well see if we can get him to actually attack. Alright, continue guarding Bioppo. Keeps doing weak attacks to Bioppo, which is a little scary. Well, the attack missed, which is better. It's the fate. Starting to get low on health, therefore. There we go, confusion cured. Thank goodness, just in time. And no Yanmamon. Excellent. Well, at least with the level up, Bioppo's health is back to full. Oh, I didn't bring missiles with me. So we're actually kinda screwed, I guess. Alright. What do I want to do? I want to go get more items. Server. I've only got 2 skateboards left. Which sounds ridiculous, but it is true. And I got 2 HP, 2 MP drivers. Cool. Do I have any magic missiles? I do. How many drill missiles do I have? Just the 1. Cool, what's an Iron Fist do? Mech damage 1 foe. I don't know if I would have actually used that, but neat that we got it. And I should start checking chests again. Can't easily be disabled. I'm not gonna risk it for those ones. We'll give it a try and see. Ah, damn. These guys are a bit of a pain, but better to just fight them and get the experience than to bother running away every time. Hoping that's enough. Nope. God, alright. That was a bit of damage to Biopo just now. I'm gonna take out Sukaimon next. Okay, attacking himself is a better option than Biopo. Now, I mean, if there's one attack to it, then we're probably good. But I mean, Fist of Fate. But just to be sure, I figured since it doesn't do much anyway, I might as well have Biopo try and attack that one. I'm just gonna put Biopo on guard in the hopes that that keeps it alive. Nope, cool. As I finished saying it. The only reason I stuck out this fight was to try and get a level. And of course Confusion cured immediately after that. But if the other fight's coming up, I'm just gonna run away. God, Yanmamon are the worst. Alright, we're autopiloting out just so Biopo can come back to life. And maybe I can try and buy some new items. Am I allowed into other clubs at all? Yep. Alright, let's stop by Device Dome, buy some new items. The issue is they just don't really care for these too much. So I need to throw like 3 or 4 of them just to have a chance at getting a Yanmamon. The chest was empty. Oh, memory bug. Which one's memory again? Oh, right, so it's taking up a space for Digimon. I can only recruit 1 essentially. At least until it disappears. I'm just gonna start risking it with those chests. Basically, unless I have a clear shot of being able to throw like 4 items at it, Yanmamon. Like, that's too close. But that one isn't. Oh, I bought them, I didn't equip them. Alright, I'm just gonna run away from the Yanmamon because they're a pain to fight regularly. They just make us confused and hit ourselves and then take out the weakest member of our team. Well, this would be great when I'm trying to recruit a Yanmamon later. But now I'm just seeing if I can get through here. I think this will be our last run for the episode because we've gone over the hour mark by now. We'll just see how far we can get. Alright, we're gonna Gekomon here. Alright, I'm glad I went around because there wasn't any point to that. Let's see. Here is a dead end. No, it is not dead end. Alright, we're gonna take out Sukamon first. Alright, Fist of Fate on Sukamon should finish him. Oh no, poison and confused. Poisoning power, excellent. Oh good, you're confused and poisoned too. Hopefully one of these guys can hit him. There we go. I don't suppose it'll default to their attacks missing. No? Cool. Fusion cured. Nice. Couple people there got level ups. That was a bit of a painful fight, but we got through it. Alright. So this time, I'm going to target Red Vegemon straight away. I mean, Gekomon did it, but Red Vegemon did the assist thing that made it so that his attacks had that capability. Or not. Okay, apparently Gekomon can just do that. Oh, Red Vegemon gave him poisoning power. That was an accident, but I mean, it kind of worked out. That making whatchamacallem do that. Okay, I'm kind of worried about Angus, but there's only so much time I can spend worrying about my guys and not attacking. Oh boy, now they're both confused. Who will you take out? Okay, Pialpo took a hefty attack. For some reason, Angus just doesn't seem to attack when he's confused. Not sure why. Oh, he's dead now, so it doesn't matter. Hey, your confusion cured right away. Excellent. Well, this is entirely up to Gopapi breaking out of confusion. Which you'd think I have pretty good odds for. There we go. No more confusion at least. So now, speed up this Sukamon, and Gopapi's the only one going to be gaining any experience from this, but hey, what can you do? Well, that's a shame. Alright, we're going to autopilot out of here, and I think we're going to leave it there. Next time on Digimon World 2, we're going to try and take back those 3 domains that have seemingly powered up. And hopefully we can find this mysterious Ben guy who will lead us to the archive ship. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.